Hello people, it's your boy Osman back again with another video. Manchester United v Arsenal, the preview, a big game here for bragging rights. You know, everyone knows that Arsenal fan that's full of shit. I can name a few. They already know who they are. They're probably not even watching this, but if you are, you know the thing. I have been bantering Arsenal fans no end, so if I lose this game, I am going to get the smoke. So I say I lose this game. Might not lose this game. I am going to get the smoke. Just quickly to touch upon our fantastic win against Burnley away from home. Performance was fantastic. Honest to God, what a performance. Away to a very solid Burnley. You know, we dug in, we showed character, we showed fight, we showed grit. I honestly thought we were going to get bullied. I didn't actually make a preview for the game, but what I was going to say is I was expecting us to get bullied. In particular, Lindelof. Boy, he held his own fantastically well, so massive credit to the boys. Williams, for me, was absolutely phenomenal. Fred, you know, Martial obviously taking his goal quite well. Pereira winning the goal, you know, getting assists, that kind of thing. But overall solid performance from all the boys. Really can't really knock anyone for that performance. And is moving on to this game, first and foremost, you know, I'm going to keep it 100. You know, I'm coming to this game confident, but at the same time, because it's a new manager, are Arsenal eventually going to get a new manager bounce? Of course they didn't get under Freddie Ljungberg. Are they going to get it now under Arteta? We'll have to wait and see. They were a bit unlucky against Chelsea. I thought in the first half they played very good. In particular, the first 30 to 35 minutes, I thought they were fantastic. You know, you could really see the sort of foundations that Arteta is trying to, you know, lay down, so to speak, for them to build on. But my thing is it too early for him to try and sort of mold Arsenal into, you know, what he's wanting to achieve in the sense of philosophy? You know, he's trying to do this tiki-taka football. If anything, if he does play like that, you know, it's going to play in our hands. First and foremost, you saw against Manchester City, and I'm not comparing Arsenal to Man City, but I'm assuming the philosophy is going to be similar to that of Pep Guardiola. That is the reason why all these Arsenal fans are getting an absolute boner at the moment. But yeah, this seems ridiculously happy at the moment, which is fair enough. They're entitled to that. And it's a bit weird considering they're literally like 3 points of relegation, but it is what it is. But yeah, nevertheless, you know, going into this game, like I said, I'm expecting them to play similar football to what they did against Chelsea the first 35 minutes, which was very good, to be fair to them. High pressing, keeping the ball, but the only thing for them is they haven't got the ability at the back to try to keep us out. I just don't think if they've got enough to maintain Rashford, to keep it bluntly. Also to maintain James. Their pace on the break is blistering. I genuinely think we're the second best team in the league without a shadow of a doubt on the counter attack. After I would say obviously Liverpool at the moment, who are fantastic of course on the break. But I just think we are definitely up there without a shadow of a doubt. We have practically almost perfected this sort of style of football. We just need to add another string to our bow to become a really good team. But we'll have to wait and see if that ever happens. Nevertheless, like I said, you know, Arsenal haven't got any fullbacks of Maitland-Niles will be playing. He's not particularly played well against Man United in the last couple of games he has played. On the left, I believe Saka is currently playing. He's a winger. Again, they're missing Klaus and Anthony out to injury, and Bellerin again will be missing this game. Centre back partnership, I'm assuming it's going to be Chambers and David Luiz. Obviously, I might be wrong, might be Mustafi in there. Either way, whoever it is not going to be good enough, basically, in my personal opinion. They're going to have to play out of their skin to keep us out on the break. You know, it'll be interesting to see how he approaches this. Of course, they are going to be playing at home, so I would expect they're going to try to you know, control the game, which again, like I said, it will play into our hands perfectly, so that's what I'm hoping they do. Coming back to ours, the threat that we have going forward, for me, Anthony Martial is on fire at the moment. His ability to bring players into the game consistently, and you know, it's just his touch in small and tight areas. Ball retention has been fantastic. Honest to God, he hardly ever loses the ball, which is a polar opposite of Lukaku. You didn't really know what to expect. With Martial, if it goes to him, you expect him for it to stick, and you also expect him to get out of very tight situations, which he did time and time again against Burnley. You know, his close control has always been one of his strong suits, and in the central areas is really paying dividends. He's been fantastic for us personally. A lot of people don't really see what he does and call him lazy, but for me personally, he just does so much for the team. He does need to improve a bit more on harrying other defenders, especially with David Luiz, someone who likes to ponder on the ball a lot, so we could probably catch him out. Hopefully Xhaka's playing, because he loves a straight pass. I know he scored past us a couple of years back, but he probably plays one-on-one, to be fair, quite honest with you. But yeah, Arsenal's frailties are there for everyone to see, so I don't need to go into too much detail. We've already touched upon a few. Yeah, for me personally, our front three definitely going to cause them problems. It's whether we're going to win the midfield battle, which would be interesting. I would assume it's going to be Torreira and Guendouzi, both of which are very much hard-working midfielders, so that would be interesting. We haven't got McTominay, which is a massive miss. I would have been a lot more confident if McTominay was there, and of course if Pogba's there. I don't think Pogba's going to be playing either. It looks like he hasn't trained from the rumours that I've seen anyways. Obviously they may be completely false, but nevertheless, going into this game, like I said, confident. I think we've got the ability to hit them on the break. It's just whether we take our chances and we are clinical, because on some days we're just too wasteful off the possession when we do have it. You know, Pereira in particular is somebody that has frustrated the fan base on numerous occasions this season, and it's whether if that Pereira is going to be able to look up and, you know, showcase some sort of ability to pick out a pass, because at the moment his vision is pretty shit, I've got to be honest with you guys. But like I said, going into the game, I'm confident. I think we can get a result here. We need to get the 3 points. Make no mistake about it. If we were to get a draw, I don't think I'd be massively disappointed, because obviously the new manager sort of syndrome hasn't been good to us of late. Obviously with Everton and Watford, we didn't really get the results that we desired. Obviously both of which had new managers at the time, with Duncan Ferguson and the new Watford manager. I don't even remember who it is, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Arsenal, surely Arteta's not just going to dominate. Surely he's going to be more cautious. He has to be. Going forward, obviously they've got a threat. Aubameyang's on fine form. Fair play to Aubameyang, can't knock him. He scores every single time. Very consistent. His goal record speaks for itself. Lacazette, who hasn't really played fantastically well the last couple of games, has been very wasteful. But again, he has quality. There's make no mistake about it. And of course Mesut Ozil, from what I've seen, he's been quite good in the last couple of games as well. Again, he looks like he's found a new lease of life, so that can be a massive danger for us. So they're the main threats. Of course, Pepe on his day can be a threat. I actually quite rate Pepe. I know a lot of people have got a banter going on because he hasn't scored many goals, and I am included in that. But I do actually rate Pepe, so if he does come and score, don't come back at me and start giving me abuse. But yeah, so they've got a threat going forward, but defensively, they're too weak. Surely we've got to capitalise, especially in the wide areas, which is where we are most prominent on the break. So for me, in the space between the centre backs and the full back, we need to exploit the ball, but we need to exploit that weakness, and we need to keep playing the ball within those channels. So hopefully there's a bit of miscommunication. Like I said, Saka and Maitland-Niles both are out of position basically. I know Maitland-Niles has played a lot of games there, but he's not a right back. Let's make no mistake about it. If I'm not mistaken, he plays centre mid. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my personal opinion. I think we're going to win this game 2-1, potentially 3-1. For me personally, if we score first, I can only see one result, which is us winning, because obviously we're going to sit back and we'll counter them all day long, and it'll be a walk. No, I'm not going to say it's going to be a walk in the park, but if we do score first, it could potentially be a long night for them. And I think a lot of Arsenal fans are aware of the fact that Rashford is in fine form as well, and he does tend to score in big games. He is a big game player, I'll give him that. So it is Martial. They both tend to do well in big games. So it'll be interesting to see how they try to nullify our threats, because we have got a lot on the break going forward. Fred as well, also hopefully another masterclass for him, because he's been phenomenal in the last couple of games. Hopefully a good start to the new decade and the new year, because that's exactly what we need. We need us to start picking up some points and trying to put some pressure on back onto Chelsea, because of course they got a very impressive win over Arsenal the last time round. Anyways, that's my personal opinion. I'm going to go for, I feel like if we score first, I think we could batter them like 3-1, 3-0. But I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to say 2-1 Man United. What are your guys' thoughts? Do you think it's going to be as easy as I'm making it sound? I don't think it's going to be easy. I think, obviously, like I said, they're going to have a lot of energy. It depends how well we deal with the press. Again, we're not fantastic at the back. I didn't even mention that. We're not amazing at the back either. So I can't really be like, oh, they're not good at the back. But we do have frailties as well. We're far from perfect. Our defence record hasn't been great of late. We just about got our first clean sheet in God knows how many games. But it'll be interesting to see how they go about controlling the game. Anyways, it's been your boy Osman. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Drop a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I know there's probably only 2 people still watching this video, if not 1 person. But if you are watching this, I appreciate you, my homie.